Okay guys, I want to show you this light. This is a trailer light, the older style with 1157 bulb. And I've wired the brake light and the parking light together. And then put a plug on it to match my batteries, hot to hot and ground to ground. And this light will draw like 3.7 to 3.8 amps. And this light will do two things. If you got a bad battery and you want to dispose of it, you can discharge your battery down on your charger as low as you can get it, and then you can take and plug this battery up to it and finish drawing all the juice out of it. And once you do that, once you draw all the juice out of it, you know the battery is safe to throw away. Here's one that I've did, and as you can see right now, there's the two wires touching together, and there's not a bit of juice in that battery. So I think a friend of mine showed me this light, and I think it's the safest way to get rid of the batteries. It's better than the salt water, because the salt water, once you put them in salt water for 2 weeks, all you're doing is just corroding all the wires and the components in here, and you really don't know if that battery has lost all of its power. I've seen where they cut them open and then one cell would still have power in it. So to get them really safe, and sometimes I take this home and just put this in my barbecue grill when I find a bad one. And if you're doing it inside, make sure that you put it in a dustpan and a lipo bag, and then if something would happen, you could always get it outside real quick. Never discharge them like this unless you're really here and you're watching them. Don't leave them, just like charging, just for the safety. And then I've cut the plug off of this one because I saved the plug, but I'll take and tape these up, and then this battery will be ready to throw away. Now this also it'll also help you check your batteries. I have one here that's I've got some cells going bad in it. I've had for a little over 2 years. And if you've got a little meter, you can use one of these 396, 398, 396. They're right there. But if you put it on, put a little draw on it with this light, you'll start. If you got a bad battery, it's going to show you like 39 or 380, 376, 76. So you can see that it's out of balance already, and it's going to get worse. And so you can check it like this as you're putting a little draw on it. You ever get one in a plane and it'll take off, and then it won't go very long even though it's been charged and says it's good. Now this battery, I charged and balanced it, and I've cycled it a couple times and everything. I've tried everything with it. Now here's a watt meter I get from Altitude Hobbies. It's only $20-some. And it'll do a watt meter, and it'll also do a battery balancer. And it'll check your batteries. Let's do a check on this one. And this one I like because it'll show you what each cell is. It shows you, you know, I got a 9.3, a 9.4, and a 0.96. Now this battery was balanced earlier, but when I put this draw on here, and it's still not saying it's bad, but see, automatically it starts going out of balance as soon as I put just a little bit of draw on it. And this one's got an alarm on it that'll tell you that it's unbalanced. See, it's telling you that it's unbalanced. And as soon as you pull the draw off, the battery will start going back up and saying that they're within. And as soon as you put a little draw on it, you've seen the 2 cells drop right out, and so that tells me that this battery is bad. Like I said, I've tried discharging, charging, discharging, charging. I put it in the plane the other day, and it went up and didn't last very long. Now here's a good battery. It's a new battery. So now I start putting my dates on them of when I buy them. Do a lipo check. Now, as you can see, this one is right in on the cells, and when we plug it in, it's close. When we plug it in, as you can see, they start going down the same. They'll start dropping like one at a time. That's what a good battery does. It stays balanced and starts dropping equal. And that's so you know that's a good battery. This is just a quick and easy way to check them. So now I need to discharge this battery, and I'll discharge it on the charger just as far as I can get it, and then I'll come back in, plug this into the light, and just let it drain right out till the light goes completely dead. Which sometimes it takes, you know, it's according to the size of the battery. It'll take somewhere about a half an hour or so. Don't use the LED lights because they don't have very many. They have so much small of a draw, it would take forever. So make sure it's an older light, and it will dispose of them and check them for you. And it's just a good thing to know and to try. And this battery balancer is well worth getting too, and the watt meter. It's a good tool to have. It's just an easy way to. I know the salt water trick. They say is a good way, but I've heard some odds and ends on that one where you really don't know if that battery is dead. The salt water usually just corrodes the wires, I think, is all you're going to do, and it's really not going to drain the battery. And plus, it takes 2 weeks to do that, salt water. This only takes, like I said, maybe half an hour to an hour to drain that battery completely. And it's no sense in having a battery crash your plane. It's just not worth it. So that's just one way you can check them without putting them in the plane. I've been going over mine now because, like I said, they're getting some age on them, and I found 6 or so that are bad like this. And when I put them in the plane and try them, they do the same thing. So just a good way to check your batteries.